Inaugural humble prayer to modern teachers. I offer my heartfelt and reverential prostrations to Lord Ganesh, Goddess Saraswati, and my spiritual preceptors, His Holiness Sri Swami Shivananda Saraswati and His Holiness Sri Swami Chidananda Saraswati. I offer my humble and reverential prostrations to all our revered teachers. Revered sirs, at the outset, I am taking this unique and great opportunity and most humbly placing before you all some of my humble views on some aspects of the education system of our country for your kind consideration and necessary action. Revered sirs, as we all are aware, schools, students, study curriculum, and teachers form the integral part of the education system. They are the four pillars of the education system. Schools, including colleges and universities, the centers of learning, need to be self-sufficient and well-equipped with good infrastructural facilities and adequate teaching materials and equipments. They should provide congenial and conducive study atmosphere for teaching and learning activities. Thereby, teaching and learning becomes easy, smooth, pleasant, and effective. Students, the learners, are the recipients of education. They need to be taught by their teachers, apart from their parents, to be willing, interested, sincere, and committed in studies, as well as calm, obedient, humble, respectful, and disciplined in nature. Thereby, they can receive, understand, assimilate, learn the teachings imparted to them in schools easily and effectively, and learn to build themselves as ideal students, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings. These two factors, schools and students, are important ones, but study curriculum and teachers are the most important factors of the education system. Study curriculum needs to be ideal and complete, comprising both life building, character building, and man-making education, the real education, as well as secular education on various subjects of study, the ordinary education. Such education is the right education. It aims at making the students as ideal students, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings, and helps building them as good human beings and also to stand on their own legs, earn their livelihood independently, and face the challenges and difficulties of real work-a-day life and proceed forward optimistically and patiently in their day-to-day life amidst unfavorable circumstances and adverse situations. Life building, character building, and man-making education, in my humble view, is the soul of the study curriculum of the education system, while secular education is its body. In ancient time, education was life building, character building, and man-making, apart from secular on various subjects of study. As a result, the ancient students could build themselves as ideal students, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings. In modern time, education has been only secular education on various subjects of study, which provides information on some subjects of study and imparts job securing and money earning education to students. Consequently, our modern students are unable to build themselves as ideal students, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings with capability to stand on their own legs, earn their livelihood independently, and face the challenges and difficulties of real workaday life and proceed forward optimistically and patiently in their day-to-day life amidst unfavorable circumstances and adverse situations. Thereby, they are incurring permanent losses and suffering from irreparable damages in their life. In view of this, an ideal, complete, and right study curriculum which includes life building, character building, and man-making education, the real education and the soul of the study curriculum is the most urgent and the greatest need of our modern students. As such, there is a great, urgent, and immediate need to restore life building, character building, and man-making education in the study curriculum for our students in all schools, colleges, and universities of our country. Like study curriculum, teachers need to be ideal and effective with right attitude towards teaching profession, sufficient awareness about their roles and responsibilities, good understanding of educational needs of students, adequate teaching ability and good teaching skill, as well as with the living example of their moral, ethical, noble and ideal personal life. They need to impart teachings to their students efficiently and effectively on secular education on various subjects as per the prescribed study curriculum and also on the most urgent and greatly needed life building, character building and man-making education. They also need to guide, inspire and encourage their students to build themselves as ideal human beings, that is, good human beings with moral, ethical, noble and spiritual qualities, and also to make themselves as capable human beings with capacity to stand on their own legs, earn their livelihood independently, face the challenges and difficulties of real workaday life, proceed forward optimistically and patiently in their day-to-day life amidst unfavorable circumstances and adverse situations. Thus, teachers are the architects of the students, or as popularly said, the makers of the student. Teachers, in my humble view, are the life of the education system. In ancient time, teachers were ideal and effective. As a result, they could help their students to build themselves as ideal students, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings as stated above. In modern time, and keeping in view the present state of things, in my humble view, there is a great and urgent need to provide our revered modern teachers with right orientation apart from training and courses on educational methods, techniques, capability, skill, etc. being given to them presently, which will help them to become more efficient and more effective. Thereby, they can derive great personal benefits for themselves. They can also equip themselves well and help their students to build themselves as ideal human beings, that is, good human beings as well as capable human beings as stated earlier. Thus, our revered modern teachers themselves as well as their students, their schools, colleges and universities and also the nation can derive immense benefits. In view of the above, right orientation of our modern teachers is their most urgent and great need of the hours. Keeping in view the above two important factors of the education system, namely study curriculum and teachers, and in the context of the present state of things in our education system, this one-day teachers orientation program has been conceived and designed for our revered modern teachers with the true purpose of first sharing with them in brief about the educational need of our modern students and the needed study curriculum, and second, orienting our revered modern teachers on true dimensions of teaching profession and on imparting teachings to their students on life building, character building, and man-making education, or a new subject of life building science, keeping in view the urgent and greatest need of our modern students. Accordingly, this program will have two parts. The first part will cover the most urgently needed real component of study curriculum for our modern students, and the second part will cover orientation of our revered modern teachers. This is the humble purpose and a brief outline of this program. Thank you all.